All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back to a riverside catch and cook. Actually, this is a caught and cook. I'm cooking up some lake trout that my daughter and I caught on Sebago Lake a couple months ago when we were fishing with Sebago Sport Fishing Guide Service. And I thought it'd be a good day to come out and do a little catch and cook. And we're just about done. I'm gonna do my final check of the fish here. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna start where I started this catch and cook about 20 minutes ago. That is like the perfect rock. All right, guys, so this is my stove kit. This is the MSR DragonFly. Really nice stove kit. I really like this stove. And that's like almost perfectly level. Just as that sits right there, that's like almost perfect. And this isn't going to be a how-to video, of how to set this stove up or anything like that. This is going to be me just, cooking that fish. Matches, a little cooking kit, and my Leatherman. Let's get this stove all primed up. Should see some fluid going into the cup right there. I don't know if you guys can see that. That's what we want. And this is going to go poof. That's how these dragonflies are. It is going to flame up a little bit. And just got to wait for that to die down. And then we'll have our cooking flame. All right, we should be dying down. There we go. I don't know if you guys can hear it hissing. We're getting into our cooking flame. It's going to get this cooking flame dialed in. And that's what we want right there, guys. Just had to give it a little extra prime. All right, pretty simple stuff. Just brought a spatula, brought a fork, brought some milk. I'll show you that in a minute. Some butter, got some seasoning, and some Parmesan cheese, some potatoes. I'm gonna cook up some potatoes and a couple chunks of that lake trout that I caught a couple months ago. And the fish cook's really easy. So we're gonna get the potatoes going first. So what we're gonna do, I'm just going to start with some butter. And we're getting a little bit of rain, which we weren't supposed to be getting today. Okay, we're going to dump the potatoes in. Stir them around. Try not to spill them everywhere like I just did. And I brought a few spices from home. We got some garlic, some pepper, some chili powder, some sea salt, and some oregano. I'm just going to add a little bit of each to these. And some sea salt. And a little bit of chili powder. I don't want a ton of this stuff. I don't want these super hot. And I'm going to do some pepper. And some garlic. And that's all we're going to do for spices. Just going to mix these up real quick. And we're going to do a little more butter, and we're going to close it. Let this cook for a couple minutes. These are going to take, probably 10 minutes to cook. So we'll catch back up with you guys. I'm just going to let them cook. That's what we want to see, guys. About 5 minutes in. Smells fantastic. Hopefully in another 5 minutes or so, then we'll be done. All right, let's do a quick check here. It's been probably 10 to 12 minutes, and I think we're pretty good. All right, let's do a quick check. And we're perfect. Then we're perfect. So I'm just gonna let them sit for a minute and we'll get the fish going. I'm not even gonna clean the pan out. I'm just gonna roll with it. All right, got 3 slabs of that lake trout. All right, and what I'm gonna do with this lake trout, one of my favorite recipes, I'm gonna put a little bit of milk in it. And I'm going to put some butter in. For some reason the camera just shut off. I just put some pepper in. I'm going to put some sea salt. You don't want a lot of that sea salt because that stuff's really strong. And this is a mix of breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese. Just going to sprinkle this on top. I don't mind quite a bit of that. And we're getting some rain coming in. And we're going to cook this pretty low. Fish will scorch pretty easy on these aluminum cooking pans like that. Going to take a bite or two of these potatoes, which are fantastic. Alright, first check of the fish. We're just starting to steam a little bit. Like I said, that fish was about half frozen. So just going to make sure we're not sticking to the bottom, which we're not. And you can see it's starting to cook a little bit, so I'm just going to let that roll. Smells awesome. Just setting that on top. Keeps the potatoes warm. Another 2-minute check. I swapped from my GoPro, so it looks like there's a different angle. That's why. It's actually pretty hot. Fantastic, guys. We're getting there. This one was pretty thick. I was going to try not to flip over. So we're almost done now, guys. Probably another 2 minutes on this side, and we're golden. We are almost done. Alright, final check here. We should be done. Oh, that smells good. Alright, we're going to shut this down. I'm going to take the fish off, and we're going to completely disconnect this because I want to make sure this stove is completely chilled down for when we transport it back. Alright, here we go. First try of the fish. Nothing like it, guys. That fish is fantastic. Dig into the potatoes. Nothing like it, guys. There's nothing like eating fish that you caught. Even though this isn't fresh, you know, we caught it a couple months ago, and still tastes like it just came out of the water. All right, a couple more bites. Last bite of the fish, guys. Fantastic. There's nothing like it. Just gonna finish up these potatoes and we'll start packing everything up. All right, potatoes are gone. I'm gonna start packing all this up. The thing I love about that stove is it uses basically no fuel at all. I mean, that whole meal, I don't know if you guys can see in there. I mean, the fuel level basically didn't change at all. Very efficient stove. That's how I clip my fuel bottle in, make sure them don't open and fall out. We're all packed up. I'm just doing a double, triple check just to make sure I got everything, make sure I didn't leave anything behind. Looks like we got everything. But we're gonna wrap it up there, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed that. That's something a little different. I don't do a bunch of them catch and cook videos on my channel here, but where we're so late with ice up here in Maine, I figured I'd try something a little different. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hoping we're on the ice next weekend. We're chilling off next week. We do have a little snow, so I'm hoping that stays on the light side. So if we get a bunch of snow, it's going to damper the ice formation. But fingers crossed and hoping for the best that we're on ice next weekend. And with that, guys, we're going to sign off. Hopefully you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next one.